Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today is a special day because Marvel's What If is starting today. I'm so excited for this. Oh my gosh. The first episode is here. We've been hearing about this What If type episode for quite some time. I think it's one of the first things we heard coming out of Marvel's What If, besides the announcement and everything in the voice of the Watcher. What if, this is the title, what if, ... Captain Carter were the first Avenger. So this is really exciting. I'm so excited to learn more about Captain Carter because they've also been talking that Captain Carter will be in every season of What If moving forward past this point because they want to explore a lot with this character, which is exciting. And I'm assuming a lot of characters they introduce via this multiverse type show, What If, which is now canon in the MCU, is going to be explored. They're going to explore probably more of those characters continuing into future seasons and all that. But and then we also been hearing rumors that Captain Carter might be in live action. We'll see. We'll see about that. But I was asked a couple of days ago on a live stream my excitement level for this show. It is a 9 out of 10. I am so excited for this show. I cannot wait to start this show. I woke up all excited this morning. I'm here. We're here to watch it. I'm going to stop wasting time, guys. Let's get into now and check it out. The brand new Marvel show, What If, which, some people have been saying, well, it's animated. Why couldn't they do live action? Probably a lot of budgetary reasons, but also the fact is, with it being animated, they have a lot more freedom to do a lot more stuff without having to worry about necessarily a certain type of production live action budget. It's all animated in this form, which the more I've seen this animation in trailers and sneak peeks and all that kind of stuff, the more I see it, the more I like the style. At first I'm like, it's interesting, but I don't know. But the more I've seen it, I've just loved it more and more and more. So that's really good. So here we go, guys. Let's get into the first episode. Captain Carter. Yes. Let's go.
It's a prison.
That was nice.
Avenger's possibility. What if?
What if? I like the way he says that. What if?
After turning the tide of World War II, he made the ultimate sacrifice, restoring peace.
Okay.
No, I prefer to stay.
There. That's the moment that created a new universe.
That's the moment that, okay.
Leave the room. Margaret Peggy Carter chose to stay.
Damn. Okay. Damn.
Agent Carter, what are you doing? This is
Becoming Captain Carter.
Don't do this.
Oh, he will.
I'd call this an absolute success.
I mean, after all that destruction and killing, sure.
$60 million and all the hope in the world. Someday your blood might tell us how to make a real super soldier. You have
What an asshole.
soldiers
Piece of shit.
fight on the front line.
She should just... Kidding.
Colonel Fleet had weapons grade. Moron.
Oh, shit. Oh, the shield. The shield.
If only I was allowed to do that to Hitler's head.
It could be worse.
The Tesseract was the jewel of Odin's treasure room. Able to hold the power to rewrite the very laws of physics.
What's this?
It was supposed to be your USO. Let's go sell some more.
Nice. She's like, yeah. That was so quick. You're about to find out. Ooh. Yeah. I love the lift. The lift in the truck over you. Like it's nothing.
That was brilliant.
Yes.
Another go.
Wow. That was a nice maneuver. That's good. Yeah. I am. Oh my god. I am loving this. Yeah. Damn. That was nothing. Hello. Okay. So there's still a thing in this.
Mind if I have a go?
My god. This is so good. God damn it. Don't fuck with her.
Are you the 107th?
Yeah.
Steve!
Hey, Peggy.
Hey. Hello. Oh. Yep. Oh, grenade. Oh, shit. Just start murdering Hydra. It's okay. Brooklyn. Nice. That's awesome. That's a cool shot. I just love how it just like, it was just over for that guy.
A god does not answer to a man.
A god doesn't answer to a man.
You lost the Tesseract. Play with metal trinkets.
That was a cool pullback.
Hydra will rise from its ashes.
The way people view me has changed. I'm no longer screaming to be heard. To be in
At first, that colonel was still being an ass, but
Hey, Barn, go a sheep.
oh gosh, the infamous train scene. What's gonna happen here?
of Hydra is
Calm down, boy.
You almost ripped my arm off.
Rogers, what's your status?
Peggy, go! Get out!
Oh shit. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that as the results of that train scene, but
No wonder Hydra targeted Rogers. You need to stop her to get close.
Colonel, you're lucky to even be in the room.
I love she used that line back at him. Awesome shot. Love it. Gosh, the maneuvering. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. My god. Oh my god.
Champion of Hydra has risen.
Yeah, not the champion you were looking for.
Stark was right. Indestructible.
Sword? Okay. Okay. Okay, about to say.
You miss me? Oh, wow. Lord of the Calamari.
Lord of the Calamari. Nice.
You owe me a dance lesson.
Yes. Saturday night.
Nice. But
Sir, that's Captain Carter.
Where's Steve Rogers?
The war ended almost 70 years ago.
there you have it, guys. The first episode of What If, and in my opinion, a great start to this brand new show. I was just loving this, as you could tell. I just couldn't stop. I wanted more. I wanted this to be longer. But with this show being 30 minutes, as I said beforehand, before it aired, this is going to be 30-minute episodes, that this was, in a sense, a rushed telling of an alternate version of Captain America, the first Avenger film. But they got to all of the big points. Like, they got to her transformation into Captain Carter right away. It was pretty fast, but I like that they did that because we're waiting for that change. Now, we see the one change where she decides to stay, and that's where everything changed. That one decision. And then seeing as it was unfolding in terms of how everything was domino effect, just changing. It was so good. The animation is so well done. Like, with the teasers and the trailers showing off this show, What If, and seeing the animation style, they've done a very good job of showing some really cool things. But actually seeing it in full action, there's no cuts, it's an actual complete episode, we get to see how fluid and how great this animation is. Because the fighting in this, which there was a lot of it, which no complaints here, was so good. So good. I couldn't get enough of the action. Captain Carter was a badass. Such a badass. Now, I did want to talk about the one thing that was kind of frustrating, but it's because we need a character like this, I think, in this abridged, shortened version of this story that we're telling an alternate version of, a what-if version of, which was that Colonel who didn't want Peggy to take the super soldier serum, and twice he says the line, "You're lucky to be in the room." And I'm like, I hate this guy so much. But then she flips it and says it to him when she's like, "We gotta destroy this Hydra castle. We have to do it." Red Skull, of course, gets the Tesseract immediately, but that's okay. He brings forth his champion, and he gets killed by it, which makes a lot of sense. What I wasn't expecting is the infamous train scene, which changed everything in the MCU in terms of Bucky and Steve. Steve gets killed, not really, but it's implied that he's killed. And I'm thinking, this is a nice twist on this, because I was like, okay, Bucky's not going to fall over the train. We already seen that in the original timeline of the MCU. They're not going to do that again. I wasn't expecting Steve to fall over, but then of course it's revealed that he's actually still alive and everything's fine. But still, wasn't expecting that. But then they find him later, of course, in the castle and everything. So when Peggy, I was like, okay, so are they going, as I was continuing, I'm like, are they going to make it to where she is going to have to make some sort of sacrifice? Because in the opening of this episode, they were talking about the original timeline in terms of what Steve did and what his sacrifice. And I'm like, okay, so they're implying here that there'll be maybe a similar sacrifice she has to make, but who knows? This is what if, because that means things could change. She goes through the portal to stop it, to close it, because it was not going to close. Like, Howard was trying to stop it, it wasn't working. She comes back through, and there's Hawkeye and Nick Fury. 70 years later, she finally comes back through the portal, and they won the war. But I guess it's implying Steve is dead. Or maybe at least Steve's an old man, like Peggy was when she was old when he finally came back. So maybe in this instance, he's alive, but he's not able to maybe run the Hydra Stomper or whatever. I don't know. Well, what I was going to get to before I got sidetracked, the Colonel who said the line twice, "You're lucky to be in the room," I'm glad that she flipped it on him. I mean, maybe I already mentioned that, but I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that again, even if I mentioned it once already. It doesn't matter. The action, just blown away by the action. Just love it. And I love that we got to see this. And, you know, the more I thought about it, I'm like, I'm glad this is animation, because they're able to do more without having to worry about a production live action budget. You know what I'm saying? They can just kind of go crazy with it. And they were going crazy with it. A lot of action. She was kicking Major Hydra ass. I couldn't get enough of it. I kind of wish these episodes were longer, though, in my opinion. Not because of so much the rushed essence of rushing a version of this storyline that we've already seen in the MCU, but a what-if version. But just because I want to see more of this alternate timeline that they're starting to set up within this what-if situation. So I kind of wish that it was longer, but it's okay. Because at the end of the day, we got something, in my opinion, that is truly interesting and truly different in the MCU that we've seen before in terms of giving us what if, because I've mentioned this before and I'll mention it here again because I think it makes sense. What if was always something that MCU fans have been discussing for years, that we thought we would never see anything of what if or any version of what if in the MCU because of the timeline they're setting up, and how it would be weird if they had a one-off movie called What If, blah, 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 which it would have been interesting, but it wouldn't really fit, I don't think, in the narrative of what they were trying to tell. So now with what happened at the end of Loki and how they're really setting up the multiverse angle now moving forward into the MCU, this makes a lot of sense that this is canon in the MCU in terms of this is happening in the timeline in the multiverse of the MCU, and it makes sense for it to happen. So I'm glad that they actually found a way to make it work, because people are talking always about characters and who they're going to bring in and who they may bring in and what storylines they're going to cover. What if was never something that was on the table necessarily, because where would it fit in the narrative of what they're trying to tell? But now we have a reason. It makes sense now. So I'm excited. And the fact is, we're going to continue with What If into a season 2 and future seasons. They're going to do more of these what ifs. So that's exciting. So once they cover all of the films up to a certain point, are they going to start doing just what ifs that are kind of like just spin-offs of other things, like stories we've never seen before, but they're just giving us an alternate version that would probably never happen in the MCU, but since we've already done a lot of setup here, we can just do more crazy stuff? Maybe. So, really enjoyed the episode. It's a great way to start, in my personal opinion. Great action, great voice acting. You could tell that the voice actor, because Chris Evans did not return to voice Steve in this. You could tell it's not him, but I think the voice actor did a pretty solid job in this. And yeah, I'm excited because that ending, because I wasn't expecting right away she comes back to the portal 70 years later. So that's definitely, interesting for sure. But I'm excited. I'm loving this, and I can't wait to see what they do next week. So, what did you guys think of the first episode of What If? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.